What's up guys? Welcome back to Golf Simulator videos. Well, this might be the most anticipated video of the year ever since I teased you guys on social media that we were doing a home golf simulator giveaway. That's what this video is all about. Let me tell you all about it right now. Stay tuned for the whole video too, because there's gonna be a lot to this. So I'm gonna show you guys how I built this all by myself in a time lapse. I'm gonna do a walk around to show you the details of this build. But first, let's just talk about what it is. So this is the SkyTrak Golf Simulator Studio package. Specifically, the SkyTrak Plus Golf Simulator Studio package, and it's the 12-foot version, all right? So let's talk about all the components that this giveaway is gonna include, all right? So, I mean, my first ever full home golf simulator giveaway in the channel. I'm really excited about it. It's going to include the SkyTrak Plus. All right, so I actually have a brand new SkyTrak Plus in the box over here that I didn't even take out, so you don't have to worry about licensing or anything like that. This is actually my SkyTrak Plus that I'm using for the demo. So it's gonna include a brand new SkyTrak Plus in the box. It's gonna include this nice 5x5 hitting mat. It's gonna include this SkyTrak ball tray. And then it's going to include this turf that you see here. Nice turf to kind of catch the ball, obviously clean up the studio, make it look nice. It's going to include this enclosure, 12-foot wide enclosure. It's actually 8 foot 6 inches tall and 5 foot 4 inches deep. And it has this new pole system that actually has an integrated mount for a projector. So an Optima projector that's included. You'll see that I have this 4x3 format, basically filling up the entire screen. Very nice lumens and crisp image. So it's really cool that that's all integrated. This is a standalone system. It even includes the HDMI cable to run over to your laptop, or maybe you're running an iOS device to run their software. And now this studio package actually comes with their software package. So it comes with WGT and also E6 Connect, and then also the software you see me running here, that native SkyTrak software. Really nice and easy to run this on like an iPad or a PC like I'm running right now. But why don't we first just go ahead and take a look at the time lapse on how I built this home golf simulator SkyTrak Studio 12 all by myself.
All right guys, so first thing I did was actually unpackaged everything, laid it out, and got organized. Then you'll see all the poles are labeled with letters. You're gonna wanna pay attention to those. I even mixed a few up at first, just not paying attention, moving too fast. Got them snapped together correctly though. And then you'll see once it starts going up, you'll put that crossbar up for your projector mount. Got that centered and clamped in with those included clamps. And then at that point, got my enclosure screen laid out, which can get put up one person. You'll see how I just get the Velcro one by one going around. And then at that point, got the bottom feet on, which raises the enclosure up. I unpackaged my projector and mount. This is probably one of the most time-consuming parts, getting those little screws all together. But after I got that hooked up to my computer, got the resolution and settings all set, and then at that, I was hitting my first shot. Probably only about an hour and a half from unboxing to actually hitting my first shot. So really nice.
All right, guys, I hope you really enjoyed that time lapse. I turned on a bunch of lights here in the garage, so obviously the projector might not look as good, but I'm gonna give you a quick walk around of everything. So first thing I wanted to point out is that this does come with a side netting kit. So if you're worried about shanks, you have kids playing, whatever it may be, and you want to put side nets from the side of the enclosure coming down, you can do that, all right? It's gonna include that side netting kit. It's also gonna include, like I said, brand new SkyTrak Plus. I didn't even unwrap this thing, all right? So brand new, and it also comes with this really cool case that's easy to level, has built-in adjustable feet, so it's nice that it comes with that case. I did want to talk about the mat just for a quick second. It's 5x5 mat. I find it plenty big. If you're hitting driver, you might consider taking your SkyTrak and putting it off the mat. I just have mine on here just kind of as a temporary setup. I usually recommend taking the launch monitor on a separate mat so it's not getting vibrations or anything like that if you're hitting down hard with wedges, whatever it may be. But check this out. It takes real tees. So, if you're looking to hit driver, you can put your tee right inside the mat. So it's good to know that. Just a rubber ball tray, so you can throw a bunch of balls in there if you want, and you can hit them into the screen, because wait until you see me hit a few balls into this, they basically drop like straight down onto this turf. It is nice turf. It's all one piece, which makes it easy. But it's nice putting turf, so it looks nice as well. Now let's talk about this enclosure. So there have been a lot of updates to this style enclosure. I've showed the style enclosure before. It's a pole system that snaps together, but the screen is unique now. So let's see if I can actually just undo this and show you behind this screen is actually like the main screen back there that's all one piece to the enclosure. Then this is its own piece. You saw that in the time lapse that I put on the front. It's kind of like a wear screen, so it's way more affordable. You know, trust me, I don't care what screen you buy, you are going to be replacing screens, whether it's once a year, every couple years, depending on how often you hit, how many drivers you're hitting, things like that. I'll get that tightened up in a minute. Speaking of which, I put this together in like an hour and a half all by myself, so I'm sure you could probably get things a little better than I have them, but I do want to show you guys all the details of this. You can see that I have the projector, you know, well fit to the screen, maybe a little bit of a border. Let's talk about that mounting really quick. So it's a really simple system. This pole system comes out, you see how I did that in the time lapse, and it's just like a bracket that bolts down with a few, you know, simple nuts on top. You tighten those down, you put your projector right to it, and it just is such an easy standalone system that way. You know, you don't have to, you know, if you wanted to mount it to your ceiling, you could do that, that's great. You could even use a floor mount if you wanted to, but when it comes with all this, and it's like, why wouldn't you? Once I start hitting some balls for you here in a second, you'll see that it doesn't move all around or anything. It's really a well thought out system that they have. Now let's talk about how this all looks in the back, because it's a very interesting system. All one piece, as I mentioned. It's a new now where they use these hooks that go around the pole, and then you use this to kind of tighten the tension of everything. All right, so that's interesting. And then if you go around the back, here's that recessed one piece screen, that, you know, enclosure that I was talking about. So this is all one piece other than the screen that goes on the front. And what's cool about it is you can basically almost push this up against the wall, because you can see how deep this is. All right, that gives you the play coming from the screen, and you could almost push this right up and maybe give yourself a little bit of a buffer, but it's also blacked out. So I wanted to point that out. A lot of times, you know, you'll get different enclosures that might have just a screen on the back that you're hanging, and you can, if you have a window or something, it could wash out a lot of the light for the projector. So this does have a blackout material on the back. I wanted to point that out. But overall, I mean, a really easy build for one person. You saw how I did it all, you know, by myself in about an hour and a half or so is what it took me, you know, to get this all together. So SkyTrak Plus Home Studio 12. Let's hit some shots and show you this thing in action. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed that detailed walk around of this SkyTrak Plus Home Golf Simulator Studio package. All right, 12-foot version, once again, 8 foot 6 inches tall, 5 foot 4 inches deep. I got to show you those details of the projector and everything, but especially that dual screen that they're doing now, that replaceable front screen, I think it plays a big factor on sound and bounce back. And I want to put that in action for you really quick so you can pay attention and see that. But right after, we're going to give you the details of the giveaway for this entire package. I mean, including the SkyTrak Plus. This is a big deal, all right? I'm gonna give you all those details here in just a minute, so stay tuned for that. First, I wanna do a couple demo shots. Like I said, I think it's very important that you guys actually listen to the sound and see the ball coming off. That's a big safety factor, you know, bounce back. Wait till you see this. See if I can get my body actually working decent and rotating after that assembly and, you know, shooting some videos and stuff. Let's see what we can do here. I mean, not a terrible first swing. I knew I left the face open. That's okay, that's easy to correct. So not a bad first swing, and I know what to do to correct it. Notice where the ball landed, notice how quiet it was? I mean, that's really important. It really is. So that was a big deal I wanted to point out to you guys. Now let's pull up the data really quick from SkyTrak and see if it's exactly what I thought it was. So path wasn't bad. Face, 3.2 open to target. So I actually came inside 1.3, not that bad. I try to work it from a little bit from the outside if I can, or square, but I need to close this face down. So like I said, I'm a little bit tired. I knew when I hit that, it was probably an open face. I was able to verify that with SkyTrak Plus. So let's go ahead and try to correct that. Release the golf club here and make a decent shot. Once again, pay attention to the sound of the ball and then the bounce back off the screen. That was a little better. Look at that. Release the face a little bit. Even has a little bit of a baby fade on it. I'll take that all day. All right, not bad after all that work and everything. Look at where the ball landed. I'm telling you, I've only hit a handful of shots on here. And it was the first thing that I noticed was that it's quiet. It's not super loud. and the balls are all landing right there. So this is a brand new screen. I got it pretty tight. Like I said, I went pretty fast through this. I'm sure you guys could get the Velcro a little better tuned in than I could. I mean, I put it together all by myself in like an hour and a half, but look how nice and tight the screen is, and the bounce back is just so minimal. Very important stuff. All right, so the giveaway. Who wants to win a SkyTrak Plus Home Golf Simulator Studio 12-foot wide package, including everything like I said, 5x5 mat, SkyTrak ball tray, SkyTrak Plus with the play package and the case and stand, all right? The turf, the enclosure, the HDMI cable, the Optima projector. I mean, this is an awesome package. It really is. $7,000 value is what this package is. And before I tell you the details, I will tell you that if it's already passed the giveaway, I do have a discount code for this you can use. I'll put it down in the description. Maybe you don't want to wait for the giveaway. So the giveaway is going to start at the launch of this video. It is no purchase necessary. It's as easy as just liking the video and commenting below. No need to comment more than once, all right? It's not gonna matter. It's a single user, single comment, that's an entry, and it's going to be a random drawing through software. All right, I'll even try to do a Instagram live if I can of that drawing. That's how I'm gonna do it though. It's gonna be random software, pick one user, one comment. I'd love you to comment questions you have on this or why you would like to win this package. You know, things like that would be great. I've never done a giveaway this big before. You know, terms, I just want you guys to understand. I'm gonna put this in the description as well. YouTube has no affiliation with this giveaway. All right, myself personally or the channel have no responsibility, you know, for the actual giveaway, you know, product or anything along those lines or any liability post giveaway. You know, it is a brand new product from SkyTrak. They will back up their warranty to the end user. All right, you do have to live in the United States. So I got to be able to ship this thing to you and not worry about exporting and duties or any type of liabilities out of the country or anything. So you'd have to live in the United States. So I apologize if you're watching from outside of the country, but it does have to be inside the United States. Got to be able to, you know, ship this to you for a reasonably priced, you know, shipping amount since I have all this to package up. But you know, that's about it. You know, make sure that your state qualifies for receiving a giveaway. I think most do. And then if there's any tax, you know, liabilities for you, just understand you accept that responsibility. This is a $7,000 package, so you can check with your accountant on that. But I mean, that's it. Like I said, all the full details are in the description, so make sure you check them out. Like the video, comment below. You can win a SkyTrak Plus Home Golf Simulator Studio 12-foot version. I mean, it's that easy. I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope this was useful for everyone that might be looking to build their own home golf simulator. You know, I'm right in my garage. I did this all by myself. I was able to build this. So once again, a lot of fun doing stuff like this. I appreciate you guys watching as always. Stay tuned. There'll be a lot more coming soon.